Alright guys, welcome back everyone to today is the day where we play Manor Lords, and welcome back to another stream here on Monday evening. A bit later like usual because yeah, the game, for content creators which with wider range, they already could play the game. And for everyone else who wants to play it, it got released around like half an hour on Steam. And yeah, we are now here in Manor Lords, upcoming like a rising star on the strategy game genre, or in the strategy game genre. Obviously, like you guys already can see in the title, we're playing a strategy game which builds on medieval history and is medieval history inspired in general. And I am definitely looking forward to it, how it will be. And I before we're gonna start here, I just want a short, few short, um, a few short informations about the game, and like what I plan to do in this week or with Manor Lords. So yeah, first of all, as I hope for you guys the music isn't too loud. So anyways, I discovered this game like on in 2020, like July 2020, and put it on the wish list, or did put it on the wish list then. And I was, when I just saw the first screenshots and so on, I was completely stunned because I not only love strategy games, I obviously love, as you already could have seen, the medieval era. And this like combines some, for me, two very important parts in it. And give me a second. Why is my? Okay, I was just my stream. All right, never mind. Yeah, like I said, it combines strategy game and medieval time, which or it is one of my favorite genres, not only in history but also um in the game genres. And so I found this on Steam, and I was like, completely stumped. I had to do it on the wish list. I was so stumped from the screenshots and what it promises. And this kind of hype got like into the strategy game community like steadily, and it increased, right? A lot of people saw it, and this and they said like, this combines only my favorite part in strategy games with each other, with the setting and stuff. So I'm obviously not alone now anymore. There are a lot of people who feel the same, and I'm super happy that this game can try to fulfill now some dreams of people who are fan of this kind of game. And and I'm super happy that it got already this attention, because in fact, which I think is super stunning, this game was produced and being created only by one guy. So the whole game is done by one man. And I can, there is definitely a huge props to this guy who is doing all this stuff. I am also part of the Discord in Manor Lords, and I also kind of checked on what he's doing. He always, gave like insights and stuff, and you always could, kind of travel with him what he's doing. And he was also at some point, I think, like in summer, there was a place test for people, that they can give feedback and so on. And I didn't. I could have, but I didn't have the time because I was at holidays. And so I'm super stoked now to finally check it out. For everyone, like I said, a one-man project, and he combines survival strategy game parts with Total War influence, like real-time battles, and obviously the strategy part with building, production chains, diplomacy, whatsoever. So there's a lot in it. And the title screen is already, for me, brings this feeling back to it. And I really like it. Sorry guys, I had to shortly see that the stream is not. So it sort of turns that like my chat and stuff can get gray at some point here. I hope it's not happening again. So we'll now before we start, actually, like I said, a few more things. We cannot do a save game here. There is no save possibility in this demo version here. So I kind of need to play it. If I want to play it here during the week, I need to every time restart it. And so I thought, I don't play it like every day now, but maybe on Wednesday and as well on Friday or on the weekend in general. So I will play it 3 times, I would say. About 2 hours. So we will get a proper insight, and every time we might, do something else and, focus on new stuff which we haven't seen. And the first stream here is probably just for, exploring and what it has to offer and show you guys what it can be. And what maybe not, what has to be improved, and maybe also doing some feedback to him later as well, because he he told everyone to get some feedback and to him. So but we'll see how it turns out. I think before we start here, nice little screen here. Just want to drop this, guys. There's some cool painting here with ecclesia, which means church in Latin, I believe, right? And very interesting indeed. I already love just the look, and I mean, I cannot say, but you guys feel the same, but the music is top. It literally gives those feelings of medieval time. And exactly. So that's what I wanted to say. And we'll just see how it turns out on these like next 2 hours or so, maybe some bit more. We'll see. And I think we'll go into a new game. Unfortunately, I mean, it's okay, right? We can't at this point we cannot play all the military diplomacy stuff, but just do like the economy, like gameplay. So you're the first lord to settle his land. Start from nothing and build a prosperous medieval city. And we'll try it out here anyways. We'll see how far we can get, and we don't need to like rush, right? I'm just here for exploring. I want to see like how it works, why this is actually. I mean, I already believe in this, but why is it actually a rising star in a strategy game community? And this is a question I want to definitely kind of take on and see like why it is actually this way. And we'll see how we get on, I would say. So okay, we can now make a character here with some 9 portraits, with some weapons. I'm not going to do it too detailed here. We call ourselves. We can we change the name here? Yeah, we can. Sir Lancelot. Would be super. That is super. I'm actually. Wait a second. I name myself Sir. Emmanuel de Grievous. Like my. Oh, it's. Fuck. Okay, never mind then. Tell myself Sir Lancelot. Kind of cringe, I know, but we kind of need to get not too serious about it. So well, I think I'm gonna take one of these noblemen. This guy looks like a merchant. I think I'm gonna either pick this guy or this, but I think I'm gonna. That doesn't really matter, right? So we can do a kiln. We can also clone custom textures here. Somehow. Okay. Okay, this is like the background. Okay, what we do? I think we don't do it plain. And we'll just look for a nice logo. By the way, a lot of cool logos It reminds me of the possibilities. In Crusader Kings, you can also do your own. Like coat of arms, and so that's already a pretty cool, nice gimmick in my opinion. So, do we know what this means here? Yeah, I think I'm maybe gonna go with this or the fleur-de-lis is this one here, but yeah, I think I'll. Ooh, this one looks also pretty neat. This one is a if not remember, a symbol of the coat of arms of Hamburg. No, actually no. This one is rather this one of these. This one is another one, but I cannot remember the name. This one is the coat of arms of Wales, I think. I'm getting close to 6. I think I'm gonna go with the lion, because where I come from, the lion, is part of like our coat of arms. I can tell. So primary color is the. We'll make him white. Secondary color red, and primary color blue. Perfect. I think that's good. And what is this? You can make it even bigger. How cool is that? Oh, so nice. Okay, didn't know that. Yeah, I'll do it on 1.8. That's perfect. Let's go. Starting supply standard. Yeah, we'll go with standard, balanced, everything else. That's okay. We'll just go in. After 12 minutes of talking, we finally need to check out the gameplay. Let's go. Let's actually go. Yeah. If I see something interesting, like I said in stream title, I'm gonna drop the information. If I have like some medieval facts I can drop, even though I'm not a specialized medieval historian, right? But I might drop some things here. But by the way, can I? I have obviously the highest graphics activated. If I do this, what happens? Oh, can I? Yeah, I would love to do this. Oh. Wait, keeps the resolution of the eye but lowers the resolution of the 3D graphics. Yikes. Okay, Okay, is this now changed or? Oh yeah, interesting. Yeah, it's just, I just wanted to kind of find a sort of hotbar so I can kind of, make the UI a bit better so you guys can see it better. Oh shit. Oh good. Oh god. Okay. Man, I just dropped, that's why. Okay, now it's getting up back up again. Okay, so Circus, I don't think you can at this point now make the like this sign bigger. I hope you guys still can see it. But shortly gonna check it. If it's at least a bit possible to read. Yeah, it is. Okay, it shouldn't be too bad. It's not the best, but we'll live with it. Alright, so we got a new message. Let's check click it on. There is a fire at the heart of every settlement, a bastion of safety, warmth, and light against the darkness of the world. On this cold spring morning, your men glow on their fingertips, their breath cloning in the air, but there is plenty of work to warm them. As toll begins, you can almost imagine you hear the ring of anvils, tolling of bells, the crash of the marketplace, possibilities. In the distance, fog lingers in the hollow of the land, and the world is quiet, watchful, waiting for you to choose which of those to make real. So we have now a few objectives, right? Granary, logging camp, forage yard, storehouse. Time limit, 365 days. Okay. Let's get it then. Okay, can we we can pause the game here. That's good. So we have a few Unassigned families, assigned families, total population, we have five people right now. Approval, public order is 100%. Oh, a lot of interesting sets. That's starts at 50%, range between 0 to 100%. Affects population growth, speed, and militia combat effectiveness. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So if you make it, if you have a high approval, so your militia can actually be better. Regional wealth is probably something we can't get yet because it's rather gray. Okay, 4 months, and then we are out of supplies. Here we have crops, food, fuel, timber, stone, tools, materials. Holy shit, man, there's a lot of materials you can get. Commodities as well. Yeah, obviously you can see every name on it, but there's definitely a lot of. Oh, you can actually check those as well. There is a lot of different materials you can get. That is already a plus. I like that. If you have like a certain, if you have like a variety of like projects and stuff, that is super great. So can we? Yeah, we can zoom out. All right, this is like our range here. Okay, these are all locked. Okay, this is currently our only spot here, which we can settle on. Okay, cool. So we can see wild animals with iron deposit. We have berries, and we have more berries. Okay, so we definitely need to find food. Wild animals are here. Dude, it is so cool, man. Look at these graphics. That is crazy. I'm so stoned. What we have here? Berries. How do these look? Sick. Exposed storage. Oh, these are like the like warnings we have to check out. Exposed food. Homeless families. Alright. The region shows you. Okay, got it. So we can construct here. More is summer, right? Yeah, March, May, okay. Berry to depository crop, quick summer harvest hostels. Crop harvest in late summer. And the forest plowing in some crop segments maximum yield next summer. Berries start disappearing. Okay, good to know. Berries typically vanish. So we kind of need to find already food for winter, right? So we can kind of survive. Okay, this one is locked, alright. And these kind of buildings we need to get. So the granary is for storing food, I guess. But we've got first, I would say we're gonna go with a woodcutter, right? So we can get wood for our houses and production sites, and I think also, yeah, the forester hut here. Hunting cabin, forager hut, right? We need 2 wood. We have 8. This one can. Okay, good. And here, logging camp, woodcutter lodge. Workers chop down trees for firewood. Okay. And then we have. Oh, these one are locked here. Hitching posts. Okay. Oh, nice. So use to control oxen. Oxen help not just by transporting construction timber and can help moving horse crops to granary quicker. It's good to know. Granary store up to 500 food. All right. And here we can. Oh, burgage plot. Okay. Market area. Local goods. Food store. Oh, there's kind of for the marketplace. That's nicely done. Tavern. Rents access to faith. Okay, nice. What we have else here? Can create fields. Okay, I don't think this will be. Whip image brewery, malt house. Dude, how many buildings we can get is absolutely amazing. Trading post. Tax collector. Ooh, here it's getting interesting. Okay. So yeah, I think we're gonna go first. Georgie, what's that exactly? This one? Mining pit. Okay. So yeah, we'll go ahead and first place a logging camp, right? So we can produce wood. What do these kind of line mean? works? Maybe like where it grows, or as we obviously want to get it close to uproot the trees. All that violence may cause migration. Holy shit! So if you will place it here, the animals will go away. How cool is that? That is amazing, man. All right, so I think we're gonna place our village up here, so we don't need to cut a lot of trees, right? I think that makes the most sense. So I'm gonna go ahead and how can I hold C? Oh, okay, good to know. Do it like this, I would say. Unassigned peasants automatic working with some. Okay, good. There's nothing in chart. There will be help working build and enable idler switch on. Okay, so we get this one. Then we're gonna go ahead and plant some trees. Yeah, we can get this later. Doesn't really necessary right now. I think I'm gonna place this pretty close to the. The problem is here if we build this right. We cut all the trees around this area, so this might be a bit of a bad decision. Because, yeah, here we have the berries. Actually, I'm gonna... Can I destroy this here? Like this? Hold up. Okay, give it a second. Can I, destroy this? Army... I can't really... Commander Charlie, have you tried clicking the eye icon under your lord's picture? Actually, I don't, but thank you very much, man. Press to walk around your town instead of prison. What? Holy shit, dude, that is absolutely thick. Thank you, man, for this advice. That is super sick. That actually reminds me of Ono. I don't know if you know the game Ono, but in Ono you could do the same. But I don't know. I mean, this guy, obviously, it's just one guy who produces the game, so that is completely sick here. Should I actually shortly? Let's check this. Holy moly macaroni! How cool is that, man? Absolutely crazy. Holy shit! I'm actually, yeah. I can totally share your opinion, man. Holy moly macaroni. I have literally just open eyes now. I actually need to check this out before, but can I? Now you have to think about your city's layout. Yes, yeah, indeed, man. I think I already fucked it up because I didn't want to. Maybe you actually know this too. Can I sort of delete buildings? Just a dumb question, but if I press delete, it just gives this sound. Oh, nice. Some can be moved. Aha, okay. What is this? Oh, here. Oh, I didn't see this. Oh, okay. Oh, I still have the wood now. Some can be moved, some can be demolished. Oh, very good. Thank you, man. I just also saw it. Dude, but this one, give me shortly a second here. Actually, we're gonna build a building and we'll just place it. Thank you, man, for the follow, by the way. Somehow, Commander Jolie, thank you very much, man. I sort of don't see my follower alerts because it's kind of messed up here in my stream. Wait a second. Give me a second here. Okay. Usually it should work. It might be fucked up, but anyway, thank you very much for your follow. It means a lot to me. Usually it works, so that's kind of strange now. But thank you, man. That actually super nice. So yeah, like I said, we want to build our first buildings, and I already fucked it up. I didn't want to place the woodcutter here, and instead I'm going to place it up here. because if we cut the trees here, you know, if we, I start the other way. If we cut the trees here, we would literally cut all the trees for the edibles. I mean, we could place a forester, right, to regrow trees, but this will take obviously some time. So if we, if we place it up here, it's a bit further away. That doesn't really matter. That's okay. We can take this, and we can cut the trees, and it doesn't affect the berries. So that would be like the idea behind it. And yeah, we'll place it, I would say, right here. Interesting name. And then we're gonna also place our hunting cabin now here. So we have now the logging camp. This one will be the hunter cabin. Okay, we don't really need this. But we place it anyway because we need food. And we're gonna place also the forager. I think that's it, right? Forager gets berries from the nearby berry deposit. I hope that's close enough. Alright. So like this, we can kind of make a trail or something to connect all the buildings. So did you Commander Shirley, did you play it did you also just started playing it, or you're also, you saw it earlier maybe in the playtest? I think you could have played it, or were you I played it a while ago. So you played it like on this playtest like in summer, I think. I think he posted it because I'm also a member of the Discord, and I think yeah. Okay, nice. And what would you say to like people who just see this the first time, and what was your experience? Dude, the music is absolutely dope. Like I don't know, I'm a super music fan, and this literally, I can sometimes you don't really listen to the music if you're playing a game, right? Because you're just kind of too focused. But this one, dude, is actually super stunning. My jaw dropped. The music, the environment, especially the immersion. I mean, I think you literally pointed out pretty like the same thing I would have said if I think I'm definitely gonna say the same after the play, or after I saw it a bit. But yeah, the music, like you said, I mean that is absolutely crazy. And yeah, we'll definitely check out the environment afterwards. If I place like a few buildings, and we're gonna go and also give a check out in this kind of view. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Just the like I know I'm not really playing it right now, but like I said, the stream is just more to bit of a experience thing and see what the game has to offer in its current state. But like I don't know, man, this environment, this forest, like how detailed is that? And that you can literally see it on this camera angle is so dope. Because normally, I don't know, if you play strategy games, you can literally maybe zoom like this and not much more. And now you can literally walk through the woods. The map is also big, so I'm also excited for the conquest system in the future. Yeah, man, absolutely. I'm a huge Total War fan as well. So I'm pretty looking forward for these real-time battles, which I think he announced, right? And I got a check on the map, and yeah, like you said, unfortunately, yeah, I mean it's okay. We can't really check the other areas, but it is super big, dude. And I don't know. I think, yeah, like you said, immersion is a pretty good point. It is. It gives me, I think there aren't like too many medieval city builder which like came out in recent years, but this one, I don't know. It kind of think it probably tops all my hopes because I always wanted something like this, and it says something that people really were looking forward for this game, right? And it kind of see a big niche in here for maybe further games like this. But yeah, this one is probably does bring it on to the next level. So yeah, and now we're gonna also by talking. Sorry guys, I'm gonna build few more buildings here. So we have the forester hut, we have the logging camp, we need a granary, the storehouse. Yeah, I mean I'm actually gonna wait a bit. We're gonna start now. I'm gonna check the buildings shortly here. And I don't know, man, Commander Charlie, I find it super cool that you have so many type of resources here. It adds so much more because especially if you have later this kind of variety of resources and maybe some detailed production chains and so on. You have like those. You can literally make an economy circle and and I think I don't know how it turns out, but I think you can literally or will get a feeling that your own village is literally developing because and by this development I mean like you get a think connection to your own village, which I think, and this might be a opinion of mine. I cannot really you know verify at this point, but still that it kind of you have a bond to your own village, so you can literally see it, and you kind of have a kind of connection. And I don't think this will be this occurs if you play, I don't know, it obviously it's not the same, but if you play like Anno or Settlers or um Age of Empires or Age of Mythology or whatever. So yeah. Actually, should we already place this one? Ox2, can we place two more? Oh, we can place it like this. Limit reached. Alright, okay. Good to know. Yep, I do feel like the development of Switch is more hands-on with this compared to other city building sims. Yeah, absolutely. I feel the same because it isn't like in that super, large scale at this point. I mean, obviously your town will expand, but it's in much more depth, I think. And so you get this kind of connection here as well, I would say, right? So by the way, we need to get actually family huts, and we have now used
Time to find a good tree and soft ground.
how cool is that? The closest game I can play similar is Foundations. Yes, I mean there's actually a point. I played this also for quite a time, and yeah, that's definitely true. You're right, man. I think yeah. That actually I didn't think about this one. Yeah, because you also had this kind of connection to your village, and you kind of saw it growing, and you were expanding into other territory or like these tiles and so on. So yeah, that's true. I recently played on stream Forest Frontier. I don't know if you also played it, but I think it's obviously not the same. You can compare it, but like in depth, maybe not immersion, but in depth, it's really was also pretty good. But this one probably tops all of the games which I knew at this point for right now, or which I played in recent times. So yeah, we have now used. We have 4 more timber. We can actually either place. If I'm not sure if I'm too hasty if I place another like woodcutter or so. I'm already thinking about improving, but storehouse. Right, source of generic goods. Actually, I'm gonna dude what? Provide storage space for generic goods and logs to shield them from weather damage. I've never seen such a detailed description. That is super cool. Okay, so yeah, we'll get a storehouse with drainage probably for storing food. So we'll actually build both of them. And I'm thinking we will place the village around here, and we're gonna go ahead and kind of get maybe later a market area somewhere also here. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go and place it around. Just wanna, yeah, okay. And yeah. So for how long did you play it? Did you also just started playing it at 1 hour ago, or had you already a key, or like you could, because obviously there are a few content creators and other people who played earlier. Road access obstructed. Oh, okay. I can okay. Like this. We're gonna place it like this. Let's go, people! Okay, we got a granary, so we're gonna go ahead and also get a storehouse. You can now select this bin to add or remove workers. Okay, let's go. And how many people we have? We have 5 families. But we don't know how many people we have. Is this like one family or... Oh, we can add 2. Okay, then we're gonna add 2. And then we're gonna also build a storehouse. Yeah, probably closer. Do we have iron here actually? Oh, we do. Where should I place it? Yeah, I'm actually gonna place it up very somewhere up here because it doesn't really make sense to place it down here when we just kind of collect food in this area. I mean, this guy has to walk a bit longer. That's a bit shitty, but yeah, we will see how it turns out. Gonna if you place it here, and I'm already thinking about later, right? If we want to get iron, but that's probably too greedy. Yeah, whatever, man. I'll place it here. It looks cool. Or should we place fields here? Yeah, I mean, we could place another storage storehouse if needed, so that's okay. I didn't get a key, so once the demo was out, and I only quickly spent 2 hours playing. Oh, nice. That's good, man. And that's cool. And how far did you get? Did you already planted all the building and stuff? Hopefully the demo stays up until the release. So I don't know. There is I think it's during like the Steam Fest right now, which is until 10th of October. I'm not sure if he will. It might, right? If he will make it that the demo is like available. But I don't know. I don't think he said anything or about the release yet, right? Or like a date or something. Don't think so, right? Dude, I don't know. How crazy is that? Actually, we're gonna now check around a bit because I don't know that. And like, how detailed is it if you just walk around? Because in Honor, for example, it's also like this a simulation or strategy simulation. Like yeah, series, and the latest one, Anno 1800, you also were able to kind of get into like the third person mode, but way less detailed. And I mean, Anno is a much bigger game or has much more financial possibilities than this game here. So that is absolutely crazy. Like it's the small things, but like for example, the cloak and like the cloak. I mean, in general, the cloth choice is super great. And these buildings definitely remind me of Kingdom Come Deliverance. Holy shit. And we have some super fashionable slippers. That's cool. Dude, I am stumped, dude. I'm actually stumped. That is absolutely crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Dude, how sick is that? I'm literally lost for words right now. I don't know, if you think about like how it's not a big studio. It's literally one guy who's producing this stuff with help from, maybe musicians for music and so on, but still. Like, and how detailed you can check these people, how they work. That is absolutely ridiculous how crazy this is. You look, dude, I can't even. And they bring, with the ox, they bring the timber. Dude, what? And yeah, the music, I don't know. I don't even know what to say here. I am completely stunned. What do we have over there? Let me check shortly here. What is this? Is this stone? Or what's this the whip? Oh, this one here. Oh, this is just House of Rock. Okay, nice. So yeah, we're now currently waiting on wood here. These guys, yeah, obviously can't produce wood because we didn't adjust any people to it. 5-head move from me again. I was just, you know, checking the game and didn't really check on what we have to do. Hitching post. This one will help us with what? It's just like where you can. Oh yeah, construction. So you could you can do it faster if you would have a trail or some pathway or something. I guess, right? Disconnected from road network. Yeah. Okay. All right. So. Storehouse, granary. Yeah, we need to kind of wait for this, right? We need to wait for wood. Currently. Yeah, we're still waiting to get the granary built here. Yep, the granary is here. We got this. We got the logging camp as well. Yeah, this one is done. Forager hut is here. Oh, we got everything. Okay, the storehouse is up here as well. Yeah, okay, perfect. And yeah, we could, we can, ah. Some workers can use handcars to transport goods more efficiently up to 10 items at once. To enable handcar, road points from both buildings have to be connected by the road network. Okay, got it. Okay, so alright, so we could. Oh no, wait, there isn't this like. My bad. Actually, need to have more space here, right? I think so. So let's just build the granary. Where is it? It's also a good point to plant the granary a bit more here, I would say. Yeah, it makes more sense to place it somewhere over here. And yeah, we can now see, what? How did I lose one wood? I lost one wood. Where has my wood gone? I guess we have to wait now. But yeah, we can now, for example, check here. Uh, we could make a pathway. Maybe we'll do this actually. Or we can do it on our own. Okay, interesting. So how should we do it? I mean, I want to plant the granary, so I think I'll actually wait before we build it, so we can connect this both. But what we can do, for example, now... Do we already plant this road here? I'm not sure. Well. Make it a bit around here so we can have a... But I mean, yeah, we kind of need to... Can you connect those? Probably not, because it's not finished yet, right? Yeah, so actually I'll wait a bit with building streets right now. Let's add a few here. This one is bread, firewood, tools, and here we have supplies. Okay. Blind motherfucker. Okay, so these guys are now building. Dude. I am stumped. I am just stumped. Like, how sick is this smoke, please? Like, holy moly macaroni. That is so cool. Let's shortly check how these people are actually cutting their wood, shall we? We can check this out, I would say. The music is so crazy good, man. Where are they? Are they some... Oh! Hello there. Let's just follow him, shall we? Now we get some wood, right? Wow, actually, it's actually happening like this. Holy shit. Now he's running off to... where? Later. Or maybe he's getting a cart to collect the wood or what? Or how does this work? I'm actually checking out what he's doing now. Actually getting the ox, probably, right? What? Seriously? That's so cool! Fuck Jeb. So yeah, this guy is producing, right? We don't have a... yeah, we need the... oh, now we have the wood. Great, so let's get the wood here. Or did he bring the wood?
Come along, lad.
Bleeding and... oh, okay. So... okay, so we now can... let's place the... granary. Yeah, actually, this one is rather big. Oh, the problem is... this guy also needs the spot, right? So we'll I'm actually keeping it here. So we can, you know, combine this. Yeah, that's good like this. Oh, did we? Aha, so we have adjusted 5 people. And so there's no one working here. Is that why? Or how does this work? Hunting limit 20. Your work area. Aha. Ah, sick. So you literally could... okay. And you can actually see where they're working? Like, that is so crazy. Disconnected from road network. People. These guys are gathering, alright. But we need someone who might... oh, that's why. Okay. Actually gonna skip those. And so we have now someone who might be able to... yeah, okay. Okay, so 5 means that 5 people work, right? And not like, you know, whole family members. I think, if I'm not wrong, right? Looks like. Yeah. Okay. Alright, guys. I'm just shortly gonna use the restroom. I will wait for the vlogs here. Right back. Not open. Right, guys, I am back. How is our wood production? And still on zero. Well, at least he's now... Okay, he's building the forager hut. Okay. I guess we gotta wait until we have, like, more wood, right? The homelessness... Yeah, the homelessness is a problem right now. Unassigned. Yeah, so one is not... okay. So that might be the thing, right? So you have every time, like, all male people are working, and the female and the children, I don't know, sort of are in background. I guess they can't really, you can't really assign them, sort of. Just kind of unfortunate. Okay, so where is the other guy right now? The one who's, who's built, should construct somewhere. Oh, so he's here. Okay. So actually, we're gonna actually place this one have highest priority, I would say. And then we're gonna go with this one. Now, if this really makes a difference, we're gonna put it like this, but I'm just gonna focus it a bit. Like this, right? And we should now be able to get some wood. But yeah, while we kind of waiting for wood here, we're gonna check out the area a bit, man. I don't know, it is so crazy. Yeah, we still lack... I know we lack the logs or timber. We need timber, by the way. The other one is for firewood, right? Or was it? Workers cannot appear to produce firewood. Yeah, this is just for... The buildings need timber. Construction cost provides living. When upgraded, grants the open point and extra living space. Okay. Some buildings have flexible borders. Place 4 points to designate an area. The cursor will snap to the roads and other plots to try and create an organic shape. You can leave more space for future extension upgrades. Holy shit, dude. How crazy is that? Then actually... we're gonna go and... I would say we start our road something like this. Right around this bush here. Then we're gonna, we're gonna kind of... I hope this will work, right? So we can... Oh, is it now already done? Ah, okay. So, okay, I thought, I thought you would have to place it manually or on your own. Or you have to construct it first, but somehow it's already finished. Okay, that's good to know. So we could go ahead now and place our pathway already. That's what we shall do here. I'm wondering, can I, go, for example, like, no, like this? Oh. Or, like this, and then... I can't, I would love to do it like this, but then I have... shit, that's a bit, Do it like this, and then we might now be able... Oh, okay, this works. Okay, never mind. Oh, good, guys. Oh, good. Yeah, let's do it like this. Storage full hunting camp. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. We are currently constructing the work camp. Yeah, okay. We're gonna hire prioritize this one, and this one we're gonna actually get rid one of the guys so we can first finish our already, like, construction buildings right now. Yeah, I hope that kind of helps deal with it. Okay. And we can now, for example, say we loot like this here. We can kind of make a pathway. Perfect. Now it's a bit messed up here, but whatever. It's okay. It's okay. That's all right. And look at the path, guys. How detailed is that, please? It's stunning, man. It's definitely stunning. Oh, we now have timber. We're getting timber here. Okay, great. So we now have, we have 2 people. Exposed storage, exposed food. Yep, will come soon. And so we can go, I would say, we'll place our kind of first houses, right? Bargage plot. We need 5, right? So we kind of, let's say we'll go, what is this? Is this water? Oh, this is water, right? So we can place for a well or something, right? It looks like. Okay, that's cool. So we can, yeah, I think that's pretty good like this. Or we could go, we could also, I already have a better idea here. What if I'm doing this? Does this kind of work? Okay, perfect. Oh, this actually works. Oh, cool. How cool does that look, man? This is so crazy. I am lost for words. Like I said a few times now, but this man, I don't know, it's next level here. What we see here is just next level. I'm actually gonna place it somewhere here. So we have a close, a well close to us, I would say. Let's do it. We'll do it. We'll do it. Yeah, we'll still do it here. And so you can, for example, do it like this. Oh, okay. So now we could place 2. All right. But what if what if I'm doing, just want to test things out. This one would place 3. Housing plots, 3. All right. And one costs 2 wood, right? So we need, you could also, and then make it a bit pretty, trippy. Not enough resources, all right. Yeah, let's go ahead and first place. Wow. This one will give 1, okay. Can we make like 2? Yeah, so we could make 2 now. Yeah, let's get those, I would say, first. So this will give us 2 spots. And then, can we, for example, borders, corners? Oh, we don't have resources right now. Okay, so we're gonna wait. We're just gonna go for these 2 buildings first, right? So yeah, we can now store the logs here, which is super cool because it's right next to it, the logging camp. And yeah, these can now soon get their stuff in here, which we now check out how they construct this. It just kind of blows my mind what we see here. It is absolutely stunning. It is absolutely stunning indeed. Now they're constructing. I'm actually doing sort of a screenshot of this. That is so crazy, guys. Alright. It's just so crazy. And yeah, I mean, what is funny, you know, we have in medieval times, usually, you weren't allowed to just hunt, right? So a normal peasant was not, you know, it was not, allowed to, hunt because the woods were under control of certain, you know, lords and stuff. Like we are a manor lord, and just with the permission, people were actually able to use the woods. And obviously, if they used the woods, you had to give away a certain amount of your earnings, like everyone else, right? So hunting in the woods was not allowed, just if you or only when you had the permissions for to do so. So and obviously we are here the Manor Lords, I think, Manor Lord. So yeah, dude, we can. I can just walk, and you can hear the difference of. Dude, I don't know. I'm speechless. And do you guys see like how detailed the wood looks? What? It is so crazy. It is absolutely crazy. And like how we can see into the background. Dude, this game has a bright future. I can tell you that, guys. I can tell you that. Definitely. Now we can. Okay, so we could store the woods here. And logs, right? I hope this works. So these guys are now transporting the timber somewhere, but where are they bringing it to? I want to look if it actually works. And they're walking along the trail now. Gonna go now on the left side. I hope it works. Oh, they might use it already for the construction site, or what? Or will I have to kind of remove the storage room now? Let's check. Oh, they use it directly. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, so we have now finished our granary, or pretty soon. And you can literally.
Time to find a good tree
in
and soft ground.
Sure. Can we check it? Oh, huge. Construction finished. Granary. So I can store our food here, right? That is super cool. And yeah, we can now also kind of get the supplies into our granary, I guess, right? At workers. So if we add someone here, they will probably bring it in here, but we can't really afford it right now because we need buildings, right? So we'll just wait a bit. You have here. Exposed homeless families. Yep. Exposed food. Yep. Can we move this over somehow? Or maybe we need to actually adjust someone to the building, right? I think so. Can't really do anything about this. Okay. This is the map. Yeah, this one we can't use right now. Yeah, so I think we nearly checked everything which we can now explore. But oh, yeah, let's check shortly the woods here. Dude, I don't know. It is just crazy, man. It is like just look at the ground. It is so detailed. Oh, hello. Deers aren't running away from us. And the wind sounds, god damn it, man. Yeah, the immersion is absolutely 100, I would say, right? Super stunning. Super stunning indeed. Yeah, these guys are hunting their game here, right? So they're producing like food, and I don't know what happens to the furs. We might actually have, another purpose for it, to maybe make some cloths or something, right? Oh, we have a quest complete. Cool. So we got every building now. A new message! Fuck champ! Oh, wait, where am I? Where the hell am I? What? Oh, I'm completely somewhere else. Reichenfurt. Our city is, the name of our city is, okay. City, village, I mean, obviously. So yeah, we're gonna need more wood still, because yeah, we can't really afford right now, because we need first that these guys actually finish our building. So I think actually gonna go ahead and get one away from our hunting cabin, because I think right now we should be pretty good with food. Yeah, they can't really, yeah, we have no one at the granary. So yeah, let's check the message. Your supplies are dry and secure, and the first stage of work is done. The stories your people tell around the fire are of the many dangers in the world, from beasts to blights, strange tales about foxes who going on pilgrimage, or small creatures who spin gold from sunset to sunrise. They tell stories to put common names to their fears. Soon, they'll teach these stories to their own children. It's time to bring wives and children to settle. Okay, so now they can take shelter in proper homes. For your lands to prosper and grow, you'll need not only workers, but families. Oh, so that's why. That's now how we can find the families, or how we can kind of see the families. Actually, gonna adjust to here. I think that actually makes more sense. And so we have like 2 people on wood right now, and we can already use it for more houses. I think that's probably like the most important thing to do right now. We need houses, and so we also need more logs. So I'm actually gonna use 2 people now on producing logs, right? I think that makes more sense. So we can get like wood faster, right? At this point, we can kind of speed it up a bit. I would say so. We have now 4 on. It's 4, but like we have only 2. Let's just. Can we see this, Peter? 3 people up there. It's just 2. Whatever. We'll take it. It's okay. It's okay. Oi! Hey, Franz, what up? How are you doing, dude? It is absolutely crazy. How this game is working. You definitely have to check it, dude. It's absolutely immersion is literally 100. Unfortunately, it is the Total War part, like fighting, isn't like in this demo right now. It would be around here. So this right now is only the economy, and yeah, you can obviously you can, for example, check every worker, right, and what he's doing right now. But probably the most broken thing, and you have to keep in mind, this guy is just one who produces this game. You can literally go here, press this one, and you're in the wizard mode, and you can walk around. And I saw this once in Ono, but not like in this mode. It is absolutely crazy. You can literally just walk around, see these guys working here. And yeah, besides the immersion here, like I said to someone earlier, you literally build like quite a strong connection to your village, because you literally kind of have to check out every step you do and so on, right? And with the music in the background, it is literally, I'm feeling like a Manor Lord during these times. You are the Lord, I guess. Yes, indeed. And yeah, this is me. I can't see me from. I have just these kind of poke ass slippers, as you see. Um, and yeah, and you can, right now we only have guys here. They're kind of building our village. And later, when you have like, we're currently here placing buildings for houses, we can store in families, which we need. But unfortunately, we don't have a lot of timber, so we are currently collecting logs over here. It's like a logging camp. We have the forager hut. This is an open beta. It is a demo version, yes, like this. So you can literally just play it for free now if you want. It isn't. It's just rather a small game, so you can just check it out if you want. I can definitely recommend it. Unfortunately, there is in this demo or demo version no save files, though you cannot save the game. Unfortunately, at this point, this is like the only negative thing. But yeah, we have the hunting cabin, which is completely full because we have no one, who kind of collects it and would put it into the granary. But it kind of, it works kind of the same like we had in Forest Frontier or, I don't know, Foundations or so, where you can manually adjust people. But, yeah. And yeah, we, unfortunately, like I said, the map is super huge. But at this point, we can't, get into combat in this demo version. Peasants are coming to our village. I mean, it's the right verb, but it's super interesting. So this is great, but watch out for your supplies. Hungry and cold peasants can rep. Okay, and folks, by the way, this is super cool. So when you have, for example, not enough approval, your people won't fight that good later. So this is like, I don't know, that is a super nice thing. By the way, are they still? Yeah, they're constructing. So we have now. Okay. What? You can literally extend the general building even further. What? Dude, how detailed is that, please? I poke. Hey, Green Razor, what's up? Glad you joined the stream as well. Dude, it's absolutely. I am completely lost for words what this game has to offer. If you keep in mind this game is literally produced by one man. It's literally better than any fucking Blizzard AAA game, right? Like literally. Okay, I mean, you feel like you know what I mean, right? And yeah, I'm currently, kind of exploring, but like I said, like I sent it to you, you can literally press this one, and you're in this mode, and you can just chill here and walk, walk around and see how these people work, or I don't know, man. I'm just lost for words because there is literally just one guy producing this, and then I'm asking myself why we have so much shitty games from AAA companies with fucking in-game currency and whatsoever, right? So yeah, we have now 2 wood more. Unfortunately, at this point we could place another house, but I think I'm waiting a bit. Yeah, can we? Okay, like this I could place another house. And the house system is also super interesting. So you literally have to place like corners and you get slots for building, right? So for example, if I'm doing this, you could place 4 houses, right? Or right now 2. Unfortunately, we don't have the wood, right? But you can literally manually adjust this. What the fuck, this was developed by one person? Yes, absolutely. I mean, obviously he had some help with music, right? as you might hear it, the music is also kind of cool. But, you know, the whole stuff, yes, it's just one guy. It's really great. It's really good, yes. Absolutely, man. I'm completely stunned. I don't know, it's just, you know, like, if we acknowledge, like, it's just one guy and what it has to offer the game, I don't know. Kind of makes me wonder what every other company game is doing, right? Not gonna name names. By the way, Green Racer, are you up to for at some point to play some Overwatch 2 in the future? I would love to check it out, you know, and we might hang out or you know could play it together a bit just for fun. So yeah, we could. Yeah, we need houses, right? We have 2 timber. It's getting collected pretty slow. You could speed it up, but I think I'm gonna go and place a well. Where's the well? This one costs 1. And there is like the water going from, right? I can't place it here. Yeah, okay. Okay. So yeah, if we have 2 houses here, I might build. Uh, hmm. Actually, you really have to manage it. Like you literally have to manage everything what you do, right? And so if you wanna, for example, if you have like your house here, you have to think about when you want to do upgrades. You could, for example, do a. No, I didn't want to plant this. No, and now I use the tool. Oh, god damn it. Okay, I mean, now they have their own vegetable gardens that wasn't planned, but yeah. But you could do like here. Oh, wait, I can do this. Oh, oh, nice. Okay, this is getting destroyed. Oh, good. So we could, you know, get extension here for chicken coop, goat shed. Here's the milk. I don't know. If you check out like how many resources there are in the game, it is literally more than in Settlers. It's literally like this. How sure we can give it a go? Been a really long time since I played over, so let's see what happens. Yes, absolutely. I think you know the game comes out tomorrow or Overwatch 2, right? And you would literally play Overwatch 2 at this point. You're not even playing Overwatch 1 anymore. But yeah, if you would be allowed like in this week, I would be super nice. Maybe have some other guys who would play the game as well. That would kind of be very interesting. Is this game in early access? Unfortunately not at this point. It is just the demo version right now. But you can literally just play it for free if you want. You can check it out. Um, it is you know, unfortunately you can't save the game at this point. So when I close it, there's everything is lost. But you know, for a try, and it's free and is downloaded very fast, I can definitely recommend. Very, very good recommendation in my opinion. If you want to, check it out, what it has to offer, and I don't know, like for one man, it is definitely kind of thick. So yeah, we got a burger spot. We got another house here, so we have 2 slots now. We need 3 more homeless families. I mean, this one should now. Oh, we could upgrade. Oh, interesting. Can we see who's living here? Oh, now we have 3. Okay, so great. So we can now go ahead and place. I'll wait for 4 timber so we can already place 2 houses at once. Why is there? What is this? This is like my stuff which I destroyed. Can we actually? Let's shortly check this house. Dude, I mean, if you check this house, if you compare it, right, it is super small. It's just like 4 meters or something like that. I don't know, everyone would kind of love to see how you lived in medieval times, but this, like, it literally shows you, like, how hard it actually was. And obviously, the people here, everyone who's working, must give their like share, right, to me right now, which because I'm the Manor Lord. And yeah, they hardly meal times. They hardly could go through like winter and so on. And like Manor Lords like me were living in prosperity all the time. So yeah, or most of the time. Obviously, I could have also financial struggles, but if you compare it, it's definitely a joke. So yeah, we have now still 3 woods. Which varies. And the funny part, you can also. How did I do this? I think I was able to sort of. Like this, yeah. And you can literally, for example, in Razor, you can just stay here and watch this guy cutting wood. It is literally free ASMR. Okay, now we. Oh, he's now already chopping the small tree. Imagine, like, they did this in Settlers or so. It would have made a big difference, right? But the new Settler is literally a joke to if you compare it to this, I don't know. And Settler is literally produced by a AAA studio. Or, it's like under contract from a AAA studio. Okay, so he brought like the wood here to the saw pit. Okay, what is he doing with this log? I need this log, man. Oh, he's standing in the ox. Nice. Now I'm standing in ox. Oh. Oh, this is now popped or what? And now he brings it over to the storage shed right there. Ooh. Yeah. Now we should get. Yes, we have 4. We have 4 locks now. Pork. Yes, absolutely. So are you guys also downloading the game now? Which is obviously the goal for me. So everyone, kind of supports this guy. So we have, like, if we kind of support this guy's project and let other studios see that this might be the future of strategy games, they will literally adapt and do stuff like that. Then we have better games. 5-head moves right here, right? So, anyways, we're gonna go ahead and maybe I should have placed another 2 buildings because I want to get like a road in between somewhere. Yeah, let's just. I hope this works. Maybe we need to cut the trees which are in the way here, but whatever. Oh, wait a second. What if I'm doing this? Place too small, okay. So like this. Yeah, make it. We want to make it a bit irregular here, so it adds a bit more to variety to it. Yeah. Let's go. So we have 2 more houses, and then we need another one. Yeah, okay, they're already using it, so we need more. But we have already 2 families in here and 2 more, and then we only need 1 more house. And we have 342 days to get this done. And we are in May right now. Okay. Yeah, okay, we should survive. But the good part of the story, you had literally so much space in medieval times, right? So, obviously, I think during medieval times, a lot of trees and a lot of forests got, cut out because they needed the spots for fields and so on. And, if you cut the trees, for example, you could also. There's like one strategy to make a field, but the better solution was to literally just burn down whole forests. So the coal from the trees, or like the wood coal, or wooden coal, which will give or gave like nourishment to the ground, and the soil was at this point then way more fertile. So this was one reason. Obviously, by expanding into building new villages, monasteries, and so whatsoever, and so medieval people cut a lot of forests. As a matter of fact, small medieval fact right there. yeah, we can literally just chill here with the animals. And also, like, Green Racer, what was also super cool, which I think was also part of settlers, or like the new settlers. So you were able, if you're, I don't know, if you place a building too close to a natural habitat of like animals, they will run away and they will not be there anymore. Which is super detailed in my opinion. Charcoal, yes, absolutely. Exactly, I completely forgot the name. Even though I use charcoal in Minecraft a lot. Fun fact, charcoal is better than normal coal in Minecraft. And you can make fire pits with it. So yeah, we're still waiting on these guys. Yeah, we still have 2 people who are working on the Burgage plot here. So Franz, did you download it as well, or? That was your lecture, by the way. Did you have fun? Huh? I'm on it. Minecraft Pro, yes, absolutely. Dude, in 2 weeks, it's literally new Minecraft Live, and they will announce a new Minecraft update, so I am literally up to date. I'm on it. Yeah, definitely have to, man. It is absolutely... I'm speechless. I'm just speechless at this point. I mean, I don't know. Like, you can literally... Like, how they did the environment, the trails, with the water puddles here and there reflecting the sky. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just crazy. It's just crazy, right? At this point. So yeah, we currently we could speed up the process here. Well, you know, we chill, we chill. And in the meanwhile, while they're kind of cutting here, I'm just picking something to drink. You got something, go back. All right, let's continue. So yeah, now we have. This one is fuel. Okay, we have number of available food types available on the market. Okay, available. Okay. Where is our lock going? I need you guys to lock. Oh, he's actually chilling in his home and not working. Can we? And that would be too sick. It would have been too sick if we would have ended saw into the village. But I don't know, man. Can I shortly go into wizard mode here? Hello, it's your local Manor Lord. I need you to work. No, what? I can't literally walk into the building. What? Oh. Okay, it's right now. It is okay, the walls are kind of transparent. All right. And now he's. Where is he? Where is he? Did he go? He's already on the feet. Can I jump here? I can just walk through. All right, good to know. Yeah, it's like he said, right? It is very work in progress. But yeah, so sick. So sick. So yeah, if we have like with this lock here, everything we do is super micromanaged, right? You're a wizard, Manor Lord. Absolutely, man. I'm literally Merlin. Actually, I called myself Sir Lancelot here, so we can kind of combine it, right? Kind of look like one with the shoes. Yeah, I mean, definitely true, dude. These slippers, actually, I think, obviously, they're noble shoes, nobleman shoes, and you can kind of pick at the start. You can pick your character, but I don't think the visuals, like how they kind of watch or kind of look, are pretty different to each other. So, but still. So where did our lock go? There was someone with the ox. Oh, never mind. They
Tomorrow,
already bring
I'll be
it
my own. More town.
to the construction site. But where did the other 4 woods go? Aha! Never mind. So I think one costs 2, right? One building. Yeah. So okay. So you can, if you want to get one house, you first need to pay 1 for like the field, and for the construction itself, you need another one, another timber to pay or to use. And yeah, we managed here. That's all super cool. So for example, you can literally decide on yourself or by yourself if you want to make bigger houses, like here, for example. And then you have the choice to make upgrades to vegetable garden, chicken coop, or goat shed or whatever. And you can also, for example, make it smaller, but you don't have the extensions then. But you can place more buildings by that move. Super sick feature. And also, dude, what? Am I just wrong, or like did the rain fill the puddles a bit more? I actually need to check it later. So, so here would be the vegetable garden. Unlucky. Oh, we have now fuel. Requirement not met. Requirements. With a screen, number of food types available on the market, number of clothing types. Yeah, just nothing, okay. Food is probably done, right? And yeah, they are obviously full. We can't really afford anyone to work here right now. But we can. What do we get? We get pelts. Dude, this music. So sick, so sick. Very good, very good. Over here, they're gonna have some locks lying around. Well, they might get worked onto our construction site here, and then we're gonna go and place our well here. Can already think about this. This one is for the market, right? I think we're gonna place the market maybe over here in this area a bit. Somewhere, and then we're gonna place another building up here. Yeah, something like this. Oh, this is like how it works, alright. We can now, what we can already do, gonna connect those here. Oh, oops. Okay, the pathway is a bit bigger. Alright. Adds removes. Okay. Is it like how I can upgrade it, or what is that? Maybe. But why the path? Now it's so fucked here. Oh god damn it. What happens if I do this? It's kinda the same. Okay, they got a... Yeah, this is a small detail. They kinda need to improve like how the trail or road works, I guess. At least a bit. Okay, yeah, we can... let's actually do this. We're gonna go and... Let's do it like this, a bit irregular. Okay. Aha! So the road maybe changes a bit if you're getting close to like the entry of a building. I think. Yeah. Yeah. We soon have those here. I mean, unfortunately, we can't really get more people to our to the plots here. I'm wondering if we actually should kind of drop this one as well and kind of wait and use him for working as well. Might be a better idea because our approval kind of drops a bit hard. So yeah, designated area. Ooh. Smooth female music sounds so cool. Was he?
Come on, laddie. Come on.
Come on, lady. Nice. We got another building done. Sick. So this one will now be filled, and we need only one more. Besides this one. So should we actually add another worker here so we be faster, or we can use one guy to make get it faster done here, but I'm not sure if we should use this. Actually, wait, can I wait shortly here, I would say. I mean, 3-1, right? So that's pretty great, but like the wood is kind of missing. Where are these guys right now? Oh, they're constructing. Why are they constructing? Shouldn't they just cut trees? Or what? Make it a bit faster here. We get more wood in a fast amount of time. Guys are now constructing, nice. And I'm wondering also if we can later see like children and women around the street or around the house who might work for something else or do all the work stuff, right? Peter, Bartholomew, and Andres. This one is also filled, perfect. Yeah, we kind of missed the timber right now. Let me check here. What are these guys doing right now? Chopping by hand. What? Oh, he's doing his field. No, I didn't place the... No, I didn't. But what is he doing then? Is he planting his own fields or what? It looks a bit buggy because these are still here. And here they are not part of it. Oh, maybe... Oh. Like this is like a shed which is like part of this one here maybe. Who knows? But also, like, if you check those, how detailed just this small shed is here with like the broken barrel and stuff. So crazy. Yeah, and like you said, man, we're literally running around like a wizard. Like a red wizard or something. But these guys are currently also checking over there, so we check the houses. And like in the background, the mountains, man. Mountains are more like, I don't know, reminds me of Scotland, but besides, if you wouldn't look at the mountains, it could be somewhere in Switzerland, right? During medieval times. So one of our one of our one of our prof could show this game in the future for like a medieval lecture or something. Oh, the flying logs. Damn. Alright. And we're still missing wood. Because probably these guys have better to do than constructing. Why are they waiting? Wait a second. What are they waiting for? What? It's 3 now assigned families, right? I mean, that is good. Connected. Oh, I can. Oh, dude, what? So cool. I can literally adjust this. How cool is that, please? It's generic. I still constructing. Yeah, we kind of missed the wood still, right? The logs. So, oh, now, okay, never mind. They're felling a tree. Okay, so this works, alright. I was just gonna... Yeah, they're now going back to their current work. So we can literally just follow this guy and see what he's doing. They look so cool. What a chat, yes, man. You can now literally, yeah. He cuts the tree, right? Like this. And you literally see how the tree is falling. And now he gets probably like... What is he doing now? He's cutting down this one, or... Yeah. Okay. I don't know. It's so crazy, man. It's actually crazy. And we are already in June, okay? Yeah, we still have some time, but our approval is dropping a bit hard right now. So we kind of need to... yeah, we don't need to stress, but like... Food has to be moved. Yeah, we're gonna move this one later. I think probably because we don't have any assigned to the granary right now. Increase pantry 2 and provides extra hand cart. Okay, you can always upgrade those huts. This one probably as well. This one not okay, but this one you could. Oh, pantry is like berries and shit, right? Let's see how these... Hello. Checking on for the berry bushes. So cool. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. But yeah, we're still building on this one. Yikes. We need them wood, boys. We need them wood. Gathering. Are now collecting the wood? Or bringing the wood? Yeah, I think so. This guy has a... Yes, it works. Alright. I was just unsure if it is working fine. So this one is literally now soon be fine, right? And we have 4, and we need another one. We have 1 timber now. We could actually plant well, I think I'm actually gonna do this right now. And we placed it somewhere here, so we can combine the areas here a bit together. Perfect. The movement of the main guy reminds me of something. I don't know what though. Oh, you mean our Manor Lord? You mean as a figure, or I don't know? It's could literally be in some sort of RPG game or something, or MMORPG like New World. Wrong setting, but still, yeah. Yeah, I'm also. It could be literally in some sort of MMORPG. And the funny part is, a lot of MMORPGs would have even then a less like good graphic or like graphical possibilities. So yeah. Oh, he's already bringing the nice hoop. Nice hoop. Yeah, unfortunately, at this point we can only get one ox right now, which is perfectly fine to me because obviously oxes are quite expensive. I mean, like usually the people in the medieval, or like a lot of time, medieval people or peasants, if you want to call it directly, they didn't own like the tools and animals. They were kind of helping to breed or using for labor. Usually the animals, tools and whatsoever was like brought from the Manor Lord, or like the Leech Lord or whatever. So they didn't really own anything here. So everything. So everything that kind of the oxes literally would belong to us. Tools would belong to us. Even large part of the food would belong to us. Or did he plant any vegetables here? But I didn't place any. Maybe he placed it on his own. I don't know. Whatever. Finish this building, please. Where's my workforce? Dude. What is this guy doing? Is he actually building? Or what is he doing? Oh, okay, never mind. He's constructing. Alright. We got 2 locks now. Huge. Yeah, then we're gonna go and just place the house here, I would say. Yeah. Or actually, we could also place it around here and place around here a market. For example, we could go ahead. You serious? Why are you like this? No! Oh, it's getting worse. Wait a second, like this. Oh, now it works. Yeah, this will kind of fill it, and then we can we can make like a market and stuff like that around here, I would say. Yeah, something like this. Obviously, I mean, we're not getting too far here further on, right? So but definitely another hour should be fine here. But yeah, like I said, there is no safe game, so we lose everything we kind of make here. But still, yeah, I might do, like I said, 2 times we do another, and obviously we hasten up the process a bit. But yeah, if you will play it, you literally have to play it in one rush through, right? So I don't know. I might do this on. Yeah, I might do this on Wednesday actually. Late afternoon I start or something, and play longer. Could imagine, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But I mean, it's obviously just a demo. I will obviously play it when it's getting it to early access or something. So I will play it anyways. And this will definitely be like a sort of series I'll do as well. So yeah, okay. We now literally have every building. We have everything we need. So yeah, we should be pretty good. Here where the peasants are currently living at. Hogger spot, hogger spot. Am I wrong, or is also there some sort of different sound in each season? I'm afraid so. I didn't hear this song already, or never heard this one. Sounds pretty dope. And the next thing we do, we need to bring the storage here back to like the buildings here. So we have these items stored very well, I would say. And what is this? Oh, this is okay, this is everything we have stored right now, and this is the one we can. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We have way more wood at this point. Then, all right. We would have more wood. All right. This is like the what? Ah, technology branch locked in the demo. Okay. But you have literally 3 tiers and nice paintings in the background. That is so cool, man. That is actually cool. So you also have sort of a technology tree. So yeah, the only thing which is missing now is the house and the well here. But this should get along well. But yeah. Yeah, do I need to... Can you get 2 places here right now? Or people? Yeah, actually I'm actually waiting for it. So we can get a well here. You know. But then we have like the basic stuff done. Also wondering, is there a possibility to get more people at some point? Maybe, I'm not sure. But it's also nice how it looks from above. I don't think we can see other settlements at this point, right? I don't think so. Yeah. Makes sense. So where's our... We're here, yeah. Nice. Dude, what? It's literally done. Finish it, please. Take some time, I'm not gonna lie. 7 months, we have food for 7 months. Okay, so we definitely need to have, enough for the winter. I don't think we'll get to the winter in this stream, but anyways, still. You guys know what I'm doing now? I'm also gonna get lost of one guy here. This one will work on the well faster at this point then, and then we're gonna go and store also birds. Or what? Actually, a raven at the area. Give me a second. Hello. Yeah, we can walk through them right now, that's clear. But still, dude. It is so crazy. It's just crazy. You need to say more, right? So yeah, we have now... Yeah, we can still miss the well, but it should be a production. Yeah. Can I prioritize this a bit? I don't know. You can prioritize like up to 9 somehow. Yeah, whatever. I'll just leave like this. But I still don't know how we get new people into our village. I mean, if we would get more, we obviously would also need more houses. But this might not be possible like in the demo version. It's much more like, planned on what you get at this point. So here we can't get upgrades for our house, right? Like we have here, because we have a way less area for them. Here we might... Yeah, this guy... What is this guy actually doing? Is he not... Why is he constructing over here? Oh, man. Oh, because of the priority. Oh, my goodness. This one has a higher one, right? Yeah. Alright. Well, that was a miss. Like, I think I'll move this one up further. And this guy's now walking.
Time to find a good tree.
Both of them
Grand.
are actually going there, okay. Also cool, like how you hear when they walk, right? You hear when they walk through like a puddle. Dude, the soundtrack is definitely a soundtrack I need to download. But yeah, this one, yes. Okay, this is constructing, alright. We will wait. Okay, nice, thank you. Now this one can now be focused, yep. This one has 3, alright, that's good. How many animals you can get is also crazy. Yeah, definitely. I don't know what I do see here, but a few things which came to my mind, like which are already better than in other, I don't know, like strategy games in this genre, is definitely the immersion. It's definitely a big plus. Like you literally get the feeling that you're working on your own village and you create this kind of connection. I already mentioned at the start as a hypothesis or something, and they kind of realized, and I kind of realized that this is literally like this. You can get this kind of connection with your village because you have to like think about what you do and how you build everything and adjust people to or assign people to workplaces way more than in other games. And which century is it supposed to be? Do you know that? I think it is late 14th century, if I'm not wrong. I heard that in a previous stream where another historian played the game as well. So yeah, I think it's during this time. And it makes sense. Even though I'm not a huge medieval specialist, medieval history specialist. Okay, we now got a family. Oh, wait a second. No, did we get a family or did we get... Oh! We got one woman into our village. Could this be right? Let's see. Grapeline. She's working! The first woman! Dude, how cool is that? She's now a woodcutter. She doesn't need to be a woodcutter. What is she doing? A woman? Yes, absolutely. What the hell was that? Okay, she's collecting water, but why is she a woodcutter? No. No. What did I just do? There is no way I destroyed this building right now. Are you serious? Oh my goodness. And I can't undo it, man, because there's no save file. Oh my god. But how? Yeah, good point. I think the point is like first in the village, only men are here for like construction sites and buildings, right? And I think after they built this place to be or to stay, it will be the reason for children and women to come into the house so they can, kind of sleep in a normal spot or something. So yeah, that's literally fucked up. I literally just destroyed a building somehow. That wasn't like my intention to do so. So we kind of lost a few locks here and there. But yeah, it's okay. We can. It's not the worst. What is she doing now here? Itching post. Can we trust her? No, the point is... No. The point is actually... Can I... Hello? Wait, what did I read here? Hello? No. How? Okay, now this guy... No, this one. Should have... What? Are these children's or what? 3 women and 6 men. Aha, okay. And so we have 1 man is now just living in this house as well, or what? It's I'm a bit confused. Whatever. We get a... Now if we have 3 people, but it's still, it kind of surprises me, right? We have just 5 people unassigned and assigned. And then we have 9... 9 people, or... I don't know. But what do we see around here? There's the woman is standing there, graph line. She's waiting. For what is she waiting? We can't use her for working, right? Idle laborers, unassigned families. I mean, idle laborers are currently just collecting, right? Helping out with buildings. So, okay, this. What is this guy doing? Brandenburg, transport meat. Oh, okay. So now this guy at least transports the meat from our current overfilled hunting camp to the granary, so the food is fine. Homeless families, yeah, I'm on it. No child labor, unfortunately not, right? Nah, at this point I think it makes sense that you kind of need to wait a bit until you get children, right? So they can give birth or something. This is locked, okay. Hello. We're gonna speed this up a bit here. Yeah, this one is good priority right now. Alright. But it's super strange, right? We have now families and stuff. Like every house is filled with 3 peoples. Total living space 3-1. What? These guys are all unassigned here. Okay, so this one is now finished as well. Alright, now we're gonna go and focus on this one. And this one should be fine now. And our approval is increasing again. That's good, because we also have a well here now. Yeah, we kinda unfortunately destroyed this one. That's my bad. And we got more influence, even though we can't really do anything about it. Influence can be 30 with diplomacy. It can be gained by giving tax to the church, raising population, building new manors, improving the development. Okay. Funny how we need to pay taxes to the church. That is actually super funny, but who would be surprised, right? It's a classic. So this one, okay, now we need only one more house, and we should be fine. Still kind of confused how we not able with just more people. We just have 5 at this point. Or maybe it's just a bug because we have more unassigned than assigned. Let's actually get, for example, somewhere not for the forager. And there are already now 2 here. And okay, I think I get it. I think I actually get it. So the point is, you can, by the way, why should we only have for 1? Ooh, there's a lot of meat. We should be fine. How are we not fine? We're actually not fine. Wait, we need actually someone at the... And now we have no workers assigned anymore. Yikers. Okay, so actually, we're gonna get rid of these guys. Okay, the point is, I feel like, you can literally we have now only 5 families, and every other family member works in the same spot, like the family, like chief, or like the father or something works at. So, for example, everyone who works at the hunter cabin, which is right now Jacob, should also be a hunter as well. So if we check now, assigned, we have hunter, and the other hunter, waiting, okay. Never mind. I thought that would make more sense, but... okay, that's not really the explanation, I guess. You also need to kind of get more food here, right? Beat this up a bit, shall we? So what did happen here? I only have 3 people now, alright. And these guys are... Where is he? Transporting. Oh, he's transporting me, fur. Let's go! New development point. Unfortunately, we cannot use it yet, right? We can't use anything. Yeah, we could change the name. No. Oh no. I want to make a screenshot. Perfect. New message. As you walk the perimeter surveying a village with pride, a woman walks past you. She's been nearly double under a sack. You ask how long she's been walking, and she tells you it takes her half a day now to get all the food she needs for her family from the hunters and farmers that surround the village. If only there was a marketplace where your people could acquire food, clothing, and farm, they would be happier and have more time for other work. Do you hear the sounds? It is amazing. Okay, so we already need to upgrade those, right? Construct burgage plot level 2. Upgrade to level 2, yeah, that's probably it, right? Wood stall, firewood stall, clothing stall, okay. So if we check, for example, around here, we can still kind of miss with food, right? Yeah, then let's go ahead and place a market. Market area. Let's place them with the area does provide. Oh, these are. Oh, we need all these 3. So we need at least 3 spots. Okay, so we can also, for example, now. I don't know. Where should we start? Should we start here? Now we need a trail there. Actually, gonna do it somewhere. Market stall count. So for example, I'm gonna do this. Give me a second, I wanna try it out. Then... Oh. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely... Doesn't really make a difference, right? If I place it, like, make it bigger. Yeah, okay, so we definitely need to build it first. Alright, then we're gonna go and... Let's say around here, make it like this. Not too regular, obviously. And we have a marketplace. Oh, now we can... we can literally just place it in here somewhere. Okay, yeah, I mean... We have to place it in here, alright. I'm not sure how these markets... Probably like this, right? Like this is the... From, like, the front. I'll just plant it like this for now. What is this? The food stall? Okay, then we're gonna go and place a firewood stall. Maybe around here. And then... like this. Distributes cloth to leather. But we might need to produce this one, right? Or am I mistaken? Or how do we produce cloth? This is the farm. Smithy, blueberry. Wait. No. Malt house, brewery. Oh, tannery. We need tannery first. So we definitely need a tannery. Over here, I think, yeah, we got pelts, right? We got pelts. But we need a tannery as well. Alright, and if we have, I think we're producing the generic, the furs, right? They're getting into here. So we might need to place a tannery around here somewhere. Alright, let's do it. I don't think it really matters anyway. We could place it in here. I'm not sure if it affects like the... Oh, wait, what? Oh, yeah, no connected trade route. Yeah, give me a second. We can now... Oh, okay, this is how it works. Alright. So we also could go ahead now and place, I don't know, more... Yeah, we could place more. Alright. Like this. Then we can place still another building in here if we want. Right? But we don't have any people now who work for fuel 4 months. Okay, so I think my first get a woodcutter as well. Workers can chop down to produce firewood. Yeah. So this one we definitely need as well. And I think we're gonna go build it somewhere, either actually around here. Yeah, so they cut the trees over here and not all the trees down here, I would say. Yeah. Let's go ahead and maybe place it like this. Very smooth sounds here. It should be it. Cool. And now we have also more time for, you know, Oh, these are the idle people now also working. Okay, I'm wondering who is now working on the field here. On these production sites, right? Doroteo. I mean, this guy. We need Erhard. Where is Erhard living? Look, you guys see, everyone in here is doing the same task, right? So, like, each family is cutting now your wood, or is in the forager job. Okay. That's a bit confusing. Still, I mean, I get what they kind of want to say, right? That the whole family is kind of doing the same. But, why are they then still doing something else, right? That's kind of a bit strange to me, you guys ask me. I don't know, maybe it's just it's working this way, I don't know. Oh, nice. Is that one done? Yeah, that one looks finished, right? How cool is that? And now we have their own market stalls, but the unfortunate part is we don't have the buildings yet, right? Which we need for this. So, yeah. Food is for 3 months. But firewood, yeah, fuel. You're probably now working on here. Yeah. That is so cool. She kind of accompanies the ox here. Well, I have walks through our village here real quick. Because why not? That looks so amazing. All of the buildings, like every building, like is different here. These one are different. And like all the market stables. So sick. And then we have different kind of buildings over here. With like more different add-ons. I don't know, man. This game has definitely a bright future. And yeah, a few minutes ago, yeah, probably already half an hour ago, I talked about like you know what it what it does make different, right? So obviously about the military stuff we cannot talk about at this moment right now, right? There is no military in the demo version. But I mean, like I talked about immersion last time, right? And immersion is completely here, right? You have your management over your village. You get a bond to your village because it's much more detailed what you're doing and how you're doing, and it takes much longer to build and kind of find out what you're doing. Then also part of the immersion, I would call the music and the environment in general. It's all overall very nicely done. You can literally experience that you are in the medieval times here, and kind of are a Manor Lord who's trying to, prosper the village to get to new levels. And yeah, like this, and like all the graphics and stuff, I would kind of combine with immersion because it adds all in all. But graphics, obviously, much more of a another part, I would say. And it is definitely a huge plus. The graphics absolutely great, or are absolutely great. It is absolutely it varies so much. It is in depth as well. It is so detailed. The buildings have different, details. Not every building looks the same. Um, the forest is super detailed with bushes, flowers, greens, trees, animals, berry bushes, whatsoever. And yeah, by the way, do we need a guy who's not working here? Or do we need to adjust someone here? I don't think we need anyone here right now. Probably we need, right? We need someone who is collecting it. Okay, never mind. So yeah, work area empty. What? Oh, all the trees are gathered. My bad, guys. Yeah, probably they just collect the smaller trees, right? That's why. All right, then we're gonna collect the area here. Yeah, and exactly, and like the graphics. I mean, we have seen just a few buildings now, but everything we saw here is just as detailed, and yeah, like everything looks different, and so yeah, that's definitely a big plus. Graphic is a plus in my opinion. Then yeah, I mean we could talk about bugs and fixes and stuff. They still has still to do. Obviously, like this mode isn't, like he said, very work in progress, right? He's like just starting to do it anyways. You can actually enable idle laborers to do this one here, but they can kind of cut these for firewood. Where's it? Hold up. Oh, we have no one at the. Yeah, that's fine. Also enable this. So yeah, anyways, we now have. We also need to adjust manually people here. I would love to also know how we would get new people, or how to get more people into the village. Can you just manually adjust it, for example, like this? And so just idle workers might work here. I don't know. We'll just try now. Anyways, yep. So yeah, that was immersion in graphics, and also I think combined with graphics is like how the game works, or like for now the economy. And I can't say everything, like everything we do about working is super detailed, right? So for example, the hunter collects generic like leather and stuff and paintry, and we need someone, obviously to work at the hunting camp. Then we need people who working at the granary to collect this food, and then we need the food from the granary to use in the market for that people can collect their food manually or automatically way faster. And this kind of works with every other building as well. With the forager hut, for example, or with all the wood food buildings. With the storehouse here as well. Woodcutter transport stuff. Obviously, we need a manual building who kind of who work here. So yeah, that's a different story. But yeah, I would say that's super detailed, and we haven't seen like a lot of the game here. But that's a lot. But in my opinion, a very big plus, which obviously other games do not have, is this mode. This one, Visit mode, is absolutely awesome, especially if it's in a history-based game with this detail and you want to check it out by yourself. That's a big plus. Then I would also say the big plus is the building of the houses here. Like how you build houses, and how you can adjust by yourself how much you want to use space for for example, upgrades for the houses then. And this also is combined with this, so you can get upgrades in each house if you make it big enough, which is so cool because then every house is different. So the house system is super nicely done and way better than what I've seen already in other games. And yeah, also the road system, how you place roads is super cool. It's refreshing. It's nothing is um, nothing is linear, right? It is everything is like super curvy and random, and this I really like because it adds so much, um, diversity. I would say to the whole building philosophy of your village. So that is super great. I would call this definitely a super big plus. Then the music, I would say, is also, I already mentioned it, but is a huge plus. It is super nicely done and very well fit into the game here. So, yeah. And yeah, I think I cannot tell you guys way much more here, but I hope you guys have some insights here of what we can do here and what we still can do. Unfortunately, at this point, this is only the minus here I can really think of is that we cannot save the game here in this version because I would love to play or to continue here on this village, but yeah, unfortunately we cannot at this point here. And yeah, about this one here, it is still a bit confusing to me, like assigned, unassigned people, and how this works. For example, if you check out the village here, we have a great line, the women, right? We do not really know what she's doing here. Maybe she's not cutting wood, but she also helped constructing the field, even though it says that she's a woodcutter, which is kind of strange to me. And we could also check, the other houses now if we want. Let's see. Oh, she actually collects. Okay, never mind. Then it actually works like this. All right. Then I think I got it right. So every house, like the man who's working, kind of says what the other members have to do. Which makes sense to me because it's much more easier to understand it this way. It's obviously, a bit does not complicate it even further, which is fine because a bit more simplicity here is okay. So I think that makes total sense to me. So like the whole family is doing the same, which also you can kind of combine this actually with medieval history. For example, in especially in late medieval times, people were kind of specializing on what they gonna work for. So for example, someone was focusing on hunter on or meat, while the other one was someone was working on field, and another one was producing wine or um keeping pigs or something. And this kind of led to the diversity of products, right? And it kind of diversified the whole like medieval market, you could say. And it was literally also the start, if you want to kind of make a pathway to the contemporary. This was like the starting point where like work got way more individualized or specialized, you could say. Like everyone had his job and was doing his part, right? So no one or like less people were actually doing, I don't know, keeping pigs, making cloths. And this is what we have today, right? We have everyone has his role and is doing his job to in a certain specific field, right? We have archaeologists, we have historians, we have economists, we have psychologists, we have physicians, etc. Right? Everyone has its own personal role, and yeah, you can kind of make a kind of bow to the medieval time where this kind of worked out a bit, where they kind of started to do this. So yeah, this is super nicely done and just an excursion from me. Meanwhile, we collected a lot of wood, but we can't assign anyone in here, right? Unfortunately, no, we can't. We can't. I mean, we could. Right, so the development point, right? So the fighting you rise to the ground. All of the ground must be. How can we see what we require? What we have? Oh, we have no. Oh, the problem is we don't have. Yeah, we don't have anyone at the market, so we can't really upgrade anything. So where can we actually get rid of someone right now? Nowhere really, right? I'm afraid. Food is for 5 months. So I'm actually thinking that we should get rid of one of those. Maybe get one at the fire for the fuel here, right? I actually think so. Because food right now is pretty fine. We have a lot of food. 62 meat, 26 berries. With two families on focusing on food, it should be pretty good. Just feel the music, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's actually getting autumn now. How cool is that? You're already in autumn at this point. So sick, dude. So sick. Yeah, we have a lot of timber now. I'm not sure. Yeah, we could. I mean, with full, we have now. Yeah, we have now someone who's working at the field. Unfortunately, we kind of miss someone who still might, help us with. Here, shortly, give me 1 second, guys. I'm actually gonna get one over here, so we can kind of collect someone who, you know, can collect this firewood, and so we're not losing any firewood at this point here. So that is fine now. What everything you can produce, man. I am so stoked to get into more here in the early access. I will play this a lot. I can tell you that, guys, on stream as well. But I might think I'm actually gonna do a break here shortly, maybe some 10 more minutes or so, and see if we can achieve anything more. But then, yeah, I'll do a break for today here, and yeah. But you can't really save it. Ah, that sucks, dude. That's so unlucky. So everyone here in the house is actually now cutting trees. For example, she. Oh no, wait. He's obviously going, but she following. What is she doing? Check out the area here. how detailed the faces are made is just crazy, man. I don't know, I am so stoked for this to come out. And with this small monk choir in the background, I'm so also stoked what about, about the military mode here, what we can do there. First time what? Oh, these guys, okay, these one I'm actually collecting. Alright, that's good. Yeah, we're doing this, no worries, guys. The exposed thing will be soon nicely held. And so here they kinda putting their leather, I guess, right? Oh, hold up. Alright. Small house there. I am actually so stoked about this. Livestock I have one oxen. Yeah. Yeah, we can't really afford anyone right now. Obviously, we have now one who's working for firewood. So we will have a longer time to survive, right? Right now, winter is coming. Not really, but like we're close, or we are already in autumn. And yeah, we definitely have to kind of look about this. I'm not gonna play way further, but next time we might, I might speed up the process a bit with speeding it up. And today we just kind of explored the area here and there, and in the next stream we can make it a bit faster, right? What is she doing? Oh, she. Wait a second. The idle workers can now pick up their stuff here. Oh, it's actually working. Oh, the firewood, because we have now someone who's working for on fire, right? I feel so. How cool is that? So the next building we will kind of need is at this point, uh, obviously someone who's working at the market in general, right? That makes sense. That's just a awesome, dude. Awesome view on our village here as well. I'm stoned, man. I am stoned. So cool. So cool. And you see already how the autumn comes into the trees. Like how cool, it is. Not only you have season, that you also can really see how it changes. I would love to play until winter, or we might do this next time, right? I love it. I really love it. Wondering, can you give me shortly a second? I want to shortly check if you can. I'd love to make a screenshot. Kinetic mode, Control C. Does this work already? Oh yeah, it does. I'm actually gonna, I want to do a screenshot. for a for oh, no. Okay, it's like this. Might need to do it a bit more. Perfect. I might use this for a thumbnail, because it's always like I said, like I always say on my streams, I will upload the streams on my YouTube channel, so you guys can rewatch it without, if you're vacation or you wanna rewatch or watch it, and you don't have the time, you can at any point watch it later on YouTube. So that's like why I'm doing this. You also, yeah, we soon have no berries here anymore, right? Because we have autumn. Or at least in winter, you have no berries anymore at all. So we can kind of adjust someone from here to another workforce, maybe to the market. They're collecting, alright. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna make a few more progress in like 10 more minutes. So I think, yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here for today. Yeah, we'll definitely come back on at least once this week, I can tell you that, guys, and the longer stream, or where we're gonna progress more. And yeah, tomorrow I don't want to like play each day Manor Lords, because obviously you can't save the game. That's a bit unfortunate, and I don't want to ruin my motivation every time on every day again, like to start anew. So I want to make breaks between. So we have tomorrow way more Skyrim on this channel. We will continue Skyrim, and on Wednesday I probably do a Manor Lord stream, and on Thursday maybe Medieval Dynasty stream, and then another Manor Lord stream around the weekend somewhere. I could imagine. So yeah, this will be like my plan. I definitely want to play again, so there definitely at least one, more part of Manor Lords, and I will upload those streams on my YouTube channel, like for a pre-start of the oncoming game, right, of Manor Lords in the early access. So I will call it like part 0.1 or something. So you kind of are informed. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching. It was a great game, great experience. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I do. And if you didn't play it at this point, please play it. You would not only help the community, you would also help the man who's producing this, like doing this great job of such a great game by just one man. So yeah, and obviously I also want to give credits to the guys who are maybe in the background helping him out. So great project, nice upcoming city builder and city strategy survival builder with total war, real-time strategy, battles, something like this, right? So yeah, I hope you guys stay around for tomorrow as well. And as always, yeah, take care. See us tomorrow. And yeah, I am super stoked to play more of Manor Lords and to continue follow the project further on. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and thank you, man, for your follow. It's already the third follow, and in this kind of context, I also need to kind of fix my followers. This time it kind of was fucked up, but yeah, I hope it works next time. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see us tomorrow. Later.